It's funny how fast life really can change. You think that it's just an ordinary day. Somebody has a cold, they have a cough, maybe something stuck in the air, something so minuscule. And then within minutes, hours, you get a life changing diagnosis. And not just their world flips upside down, but so does yours. That's a thing. That's a conversation that not a lot of people talk about. Is the before they talk about the diagnosis and then the memory, but realistically, there's a whole nother chapter that usually gets omitted, and it's the struggle of the day to day. It's going through it in itself. It's a big ask for anybody to become a sole caretaker, a partner of a child, or a parent. And then on top of that, trying to get an education as well. A lot of big things are happening. And
Yeah.
so I'm glad that, your teacher was able to serve multiple roles and help you kind of work through some of.
Yeah. It was very, very helpful. I've had a couple of times in my life where kind of the table is just flipped
Mhm.
in a matter of a day or a week, and it's a lot to adjust to. I mean, I'm not the only person who's had that happen, but when that happens to a person, it sends waves out in their life, in their job, in their, I can't work today cuz I got to go to the hospital. Like I got to find a babysitter for the kid. I got to get the results of the blood test because whatever it is, it can kind of send a whole lot of flurry out into a lot of different directions. And it's disrupting and hard and it brings tears. I mean, I work through these kinds of things with my clients often. And we have to kind of figure out how to process those things as time passes, find ways to reframe and look ahead.
That's all we can do. You can't live in the past because the present's going to keep coming and the future's just around the corner. So, to anybody who may be listening right now who's going through something similar or something different that feels familiar to what we're talking about, I just, hope that you can keep that in mind that this moment is just that, a moment, and the next one could be even brighter, more of the same, or it can be darker, but it's just a moment. I love the phrase that you can handle anything 10 seconds at a time and just to be a goldfish because the longer we hold on to the baggage, the difficulty, the what ifs of situations, the more likely we are to miss our next opportunity or maybe to stay down when the table's been flipped on us. I just encourage people to, like I said, try to get back up and just go into the next moment with that 10-second memory because you never know what horizon is really on the other end.